How dare you? My favorite version of Junko is with those freckles. No! Why? Oh, I wish that was the canon. Okay, hello everybody! As you probably know, it's me, the Theredmagekro, and welcome back to Danganronpa, where we are going to finish it. No if, and, or buts about it. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna finish it today.
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean...
It definitely means.
I got it! It must have something to do with our entrancing exams.
Ooh, okay. I am so upset. You know, I am so upset that, like, there are so many things that I didn't actively notice. Like, for starters, right? What Junko having freckles, what kind of ultimate supermodel would basically need, you know, Photoshop? You know, like, oh, that was a hint and a half. I'm so angry.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Hero, that's the whole point.
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before.
And honestly, I don't think like I don't like this version of Junko.
All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Like, I don't know. I just personally don't like it because how can I take a character seriously when they're going through all these different phases? I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to me. The memories that were stolen from us and what they meant to be related to. So, the memories that were stolen for the founding past trial, it has to do with, like, the motives, I feel, right?
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
That's what I would assume.
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important.
Like, see, this monotone one is just bland. It's not really good.
It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Like, not only that, right? But, like, it's just... I don't know.
A theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The Monokuma gave us those DVDs. My family. On Sayaka's was her and her friends. They had a dream they all shared. For the first murder, the motive we were given were, human connection.
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys?
Like, it's so... I just don't like it. I don't know. Maybe I'm in the minority here. You guys tell me, do you guys like Junko? This version of Junko, by the way. And if so, why? Because I personally don't see it.
Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill.
Okay.
But still, what a cruel thing to do.
Like, see, like, they're making it sound like it's a big deal, even getting the Junko on the left to, like, vibrate, like, it's a big effing deal. But I don't get that from this Junko.
You're the one that did it.
Yes,
I just don't like it.
I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay, time for the next question.
And I definitely don't like this one. This one, it really reminds me of Phoenix Wright. If you know, you know. And if you don't, watch Phoenix Wright.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
A second murder, the motive theme was, we got all those weird envelopes. Mine mentioned how I used to wet the bed. So the theme that time was the past?
I got it! It was our past, right?
Right.
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
Like, and I don't like this one just because of, like, how exuberant she is? I don't know. I must be in the minority.
So,
I can't tell.
how long do you plan on dragging this out?
I don't know. Yeah, please.
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question.
Next question.
So, what was the motive for the third murder?
Third murder. And the theme for the third murder was... what was it? The reason Celeste turned to murder was greed. She wanted to buy a European castle and live there with a bunch of handsome men. Exactly, look at that. Greed!
It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
Like, see, this one I feel like is really more, you know, final boss related, right? Oh no.
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now,
more.
can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
The motive in the case of Sakura's death was... what was that made Sakura decide to kill herself? Had to do with Monokuma exposing Sakura's secret. The theme of the motive was... betrayal.
I got it! In her case, it was betrayal.
Mm-hmm.
Precisely. You see,
Oh god, not this one. Not this one. Too mopey.
once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
I feel like this is just to kind of create someone who, you know, is kind of interesting just due to you never knowing what's her next
But
emotion.
what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
I don't know.
Relationships? Secrets?
God freaking
money,
dang it,
betrayal?
why?
These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
Do I hate this one the most? No, not really.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world.
Okay, I actually really like this one too.
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth.
This is a good voice. I like this.
They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world.
Mhm.
This is what we refer to as the seed of despair. Seed of despair?
A suit is despair.
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope.
Yes.
Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
Probably because this somehow correlates to it.
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope.
Nani?
Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
Right?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway.
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right?
Which was giving us hope when we all were actually kind of okay with living here for all
The
eternity.
mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place.
Yes.
That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
Yes.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
I think that's exactly what she's implying there, Kyoko.
Correctamundo!
God dang it.
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
It seems like you do.
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it?
Yes.
But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair.
Also, she's massive compared to Hina. Holy cow.
I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
That sounds so familiar. Why do I feel like I know what she's talking about and yet altogether not?
Huh?
It's a
Really?
weird feeling, honestly.
Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
Okay. The outside world?
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there?
I guess we do.
I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair.
Nani?
Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
What's it like? Watch it be like just normal. I'm sorry? Wait. Hold up. Are you serious? That can't be real. That can't be real. No heckin' way. You expect me to believe any of this? Really?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
Right?
What am I looking at?
Even Byakuya can't believe
This
it.
is a scene from a movie or something, right?
Would think
What
so,
you just
Toko.
saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it? What about it should we recognize? This whole thing is insane. Exactly.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Oh, there we go.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, because now it's time for the final class trial.
Huh. Oh, now we're just getting into it. So Genocide Jack's memories, Photo Kyoko and the headmaster, and
Come on, bitches, remember or die.
Jeez, man.
What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but
Okay, hold up. Genocide Jack's memory. You know all Toto, their individual. Oh.
when it comes to that crazy confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing.
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
Okay.
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody can remember anything.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
The other Toko. Genocide Jack.
Yes. Because they separate their memories.
Two of them share certain kinds of knowledge. But their memories aren't linked, right?
I
Right.
see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her?
Yes, exactly.
No, absolutely not. That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Oh no. Byakuya, you've activated a very dangerous trap card. She just instantly does it! Okay!
Dun, da, da, da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer. Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
Right?
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Yes.
I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Oh, okay.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen.
Thank you, hero. Getting
Aye,
right to
Roger,
the...
you got it, Captain.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but of course it does!
I'm sorry?
You remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know?
Okay, I mean, chill.
Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
No.
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
No.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Yes, please.
I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
What?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Right?
Because it's all because of that event. What is?
Yeah.
Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Okay.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed. Get it?
Destroyed?
What?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
What is going on?
Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago.
Okay.
It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made,
Uh-huh.
but it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster.
What?
Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
What the hell, man?
And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
Okay.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it
Agreed.
just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
Ah! I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
I mean, is it?
How can the world just end? It's the world.
Yeah.
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic.
There's all the need to panic.
Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Kind of is.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Agreed.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
Okay.
What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait.
Oh no.
You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Oh no.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Oh.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
Also, now she's just rapid firing
But
these.
I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it. Even
Okay.
if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Yes? Question mark?
Anyway, like I was
You're just
saying,
rapid firing these.
Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Togami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Oh no.
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment?
I guess.
You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Are they?
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
What? It got... No, remember it got... Okay.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
No.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago.
Yes.
If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago,
We would know about
then
it.
how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Are we? Are we honestly...
Mistaken.
No way we're mistaken,
Well,
right?
if I'm understanding you right,
Right.
it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
What if we've been here longer? Oh man, what if we've been here
A
longer?
few weeks ago?
Oh.
Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Why'd you say 2 years ago?
2 years ago?
No.
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
No. Wait, what? 2 years ago? What is that?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right?
Wait.
What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
how are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
I'm a little bit baffled too. Byakuya is completely dead. Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us. What Junko says is true. We first came here 2 years ago. The rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. The memories she took from us were the tragedy. I understand what you're trying to say. I don't remember anything about the tragedy either. But there's more to it than that. Remember, she said something about coming here 2 years ago. So in other words, we started attending Hope's Peak 2 years ago, but I don't remember anything about anyone here. That's... Okay, so that wasn't it. I just jumped the gun on that one. But now it's a 50-50. So our life at Hope's Peak. There we go.
If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Seems that way.
Nope, nope, no. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Okay.
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
Yeah, how the hell?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy, and that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life?
That's freaking crazy.
That's not possible!
It shouldn't be. I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. That's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I don't want it to be impossible. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it. Oh no. Make your argument. Locker. Oh my god.
2 years worth of memories.
Yes, 2 years.
I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just surreal.
Right.
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
Oh god, that's right.
Everyone's so conflicted.
We gotta find something here that conflicts. I don't want to believe it, but you know there's evidence that reveals the time as students we lost.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here
The
for
group
2
photo.
years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just...
Plus, if 2 years of how freaking old am
Okay, so I gotta hit. I gotta hit that one.
2 years? I could never lose.
We've been living here for hell no! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
No?
Shoot!
Okay.
2 years
No. Okay. So let me see. What do I have? I have the group
I could never
photo,
lose something like that.
photo, and of her and the headmaster. No, so that's not it. The headmaster's handbook. Apparently has no restrictions, so that's not
We've been
it.
living here.
A locker notebook. Yasuhiro's name has no. Oh my god, there we go.
Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or heck, I've never even gone to a single.
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
You have gone to some classes here, Yasuhiro.
Hiro, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why's my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Do it.
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Except this is everything that he would technically have written down.
What's Is something wrong?
Something is definitely wrong, Coco.
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt!
Without a doubt, indeed.
But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing.
But you have, Yasuhiro.
No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
We all would like it to be one big lie, Yasuhiro. But lies are built upon the truth! No, wait. If lies were built upon the truth, that would mean that the truth would have to be the foundation for lies to actually be built upon. I mean, a lie can still be truthful, but it can still be a lie. The lie can't necessarily be built off of a truth. If it was built off of a truth, then that would mean that the lie would have to be built off of the truth. But if you build off of a truth with a lie, then it's technically a lie and therefore not a truth. And so if it's not a truth, it's a lie. So it can't be built off of a truth because it's God dang it! What the hell did I just the tangent of life just like occurred for no reason? What the hell? Okay, let's continue on. No one does.
But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
Definitely, absolutely none. No one could have honestly have done it except for Yasuhiro himself.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it.
Okay.
But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
I guess.
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here!
Jeez, man.
Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
You've been to a couple!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on?
A lot thanks to you!
How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago.
Dude, these people were legitimately our friends, willing to spend their entire lives together. And they're all dead now.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game.
Jeez.
Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Uh-oh.
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
No, you gotta bring that back.
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out.
Man, that's like a freaking anagram. No, that's just my life. My life is like that entire thing she just said, but like way worse.
This world is just so desperately fucking boring.
Just like my life, it's so freaking boring. Oh my god, it's like she's speaking to me on a whole different level. I hate it here!
What are you talking about?
In a way,
Oh.
I'm jealous of all of you.
How
To give
so?
yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves. I'm sick of expositioning all this shit.
Figure
Jeez.
out what?
Yeah, what exactly are we
Figure
supposed
out
to be?
where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
How? Where our memories come apart? Talking about the moment where we must have lost our memories? I can only think of one time. Just after I set foot in the main hall for the first time, and that was... when I fainted?
I got it!
When I fainted.
The moment I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than that day.
Uh-huh.
When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall.
Yes.
When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh?
Yes?
So I don't know much about the
I don't-
details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right?
I mean, yes, everyone does seem to remember passing out, but nothing before or after that.
And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
Something like that or exactly like that?
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk.
Mm-hmm.
I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
Right, yes. Just like everyone else.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason
Okay.
it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
I guess, yeah.
You
that-
got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time.
Uh-huh.
Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
But by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly.
That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
I mean, it seems that way, yes.
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other.
Yeah, because of you.
And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated.
Is the escape... the in-between to escape and into has one extra space. I don't like that. Why is that there? What? Are you kidding me, game? Out of all things that you could definitely just kind of like put into it. Out of all things. All things. And this is how you do it? I can't believe you, game.
What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
Exactly.
I love you all so much.
No, you don't.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly.
Huh?
It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it.
Huh?
All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
Oh, don't you dare tell me that this was all a group project. The ultimate despair? All mankind?
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school.
Okay.
School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness.
Alright.
Oh boy, it was just the worst.
The worst?
Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
I mean, it seems like it was
But
great.
that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year.
Uh-huh.
Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity.
Oh, okay.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy.
Yes, the tragedy.
All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end.
I mean, like, all of them have Monokuma everywhere, so you had to
And
have
as you can
somehow
imagine, the
done
school
something.
was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What
Okay.
are you?
What do you mean?
No, seriously, what
The
are
most
you?
tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro.
Yeah, like, it really shouldn't be.
Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
A disease?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon.
Huh.
Everyone is capable of it.
Okay.
And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
Yeah, no, I'm at a loss too.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then something super neat happened.
Super neat.
Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once. So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter. That's right. It was transformed into a shelter. Ah, I said it twice.
Okay.
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
The one who turned Hope's Peak shelter, and isolated us here.
I got it!
The headmaster.
Could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
Mm-hmm. Which was Kyoko's
He
father.
wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
Seems like it.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
Jeez, man, that's a lot of faith to be putting into kids.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake.
Yeah, they added you and...
It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea.
Right?
He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe
Ended up being
became
our
a
tomb.
cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair.
I mean, I like the tomb bit better because, well, a lot of us have died, Junko!
I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
Wow. I guess Sakura must have really beat in, like, the windows or something.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
Seems that way.
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Because you made us forget!
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You only let us live so we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, this is all really crazy if you put it
Why?
all into perspective.
Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
Jeez, man, you're demented. Crazy. What the hell is wrong with you?
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
The Mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world. That was... We're going straight into Hangman's Gambit. I hate this! Hack? Hijack. I need a J. Give me a J. Thank you. Took you long
I
enough.
understand.
Jeez, man.
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Yes.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about.
Okay.
The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing?
Also, I do really gotta say that the ending is a little... How do I say... So far, what I'm trying to say is that so far, Hiro, Hina, Toko, Byakuya, and Kyoko have honestly provided little to no content to the entire conversation. It's like a little bit of, oh, this here, oh, this there, oh, yada yada yada. They haven't really interjected with anything substantial, I feel. This is just really main character versus the final boss. Which isn't bad, but the side characters are getting kind of lost.
By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Oh.
Are you serious? But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Expelled them?
Oh no.
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Oh.
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
No!
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
Thank you!
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, We built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
That's bull crud and you know it.
Sorry, that's a lie.
Thank you.
I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
No, honestly, like, I believe you a little bit more now that you say it's a lie.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
Yes.
And
you
if we
did.
did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
See,
God.
discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Jeez, man. Truth. Full of despair? That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless.
Really?
I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we
Basically killed everyone for no
been
reason.
murdering each other for nothing?
Pretty much.
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
Yep.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
Okay, that was probably the best joke out of Genocide Jill, I think.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Oh?
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself. So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another.
Okay.
In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying?
Neither dead or alive. Neither truth nor lie.
If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you.
Yeah, you go,
For the
Makoto.
sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed?
Yes, everyone you killed.
What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
No, you were completely 110% complicit in all
Say
this.
what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple.
Yeah.
You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault.
It is all their
You
fault.
certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did ya? Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
Yeah, what?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry, I won't be voting, of course.
Okay.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Byakuya.
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
Oh no.
You mean we just...
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
No,
If
Jill.
you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists.
Oh, I see what
where
she
you'd likely
did.
be dead within a day.
She basically did the one thing that... How do I explain? Because I'm very bad at explaining myself. So she's pulling an Uno reverse card, okay? That's the best way I can kind of like call it. Where if we choose to kill her, we can go outside. We'll probably not like anything to do with that. Everyone here is so filled with despair right now that their punishment is actually a grace. It's basically the best circumstance. So, because of that, because that's the case, someone's going to become the fool. Or at least that's the most logical conclusion.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb!
Nani?
Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
Honey.
What? You can't just...
So one of us will
Do
die.
you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down!
It's gonna be Makoto.
Makoto, you're up!
Me? Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I mean, why? You'll be
I
dead.
will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be
This
afraid.
is crazy.
It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Hina! Hero? Et tu brute, Jill? Et tu, Jill? Byakuya?
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
Nani?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Oh god.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
Jeez.
So,
man.
who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair! We're not gonna lose to you!
No one will.
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh?
Yeah?
Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
And your stupid life.
The final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair. That's not really living at all. Oh. I have to make my argument. The photo of Kyoko and Headmaster is going to be our main thing here. I feel it.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy. By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab. If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Meh.
Coco, no.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
Jeez.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Can't even take hers? There is no hope left in the world when you sleep. It's on a bed of despair. The world is in despair. You are in despair. Oh! If I don't do something, everyone's gonna be consumed by despair. And there's no hope left in the world. But if despair is contagious like you say, and so is hope, I'll use my own hope to plant seeds into every— Oh.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Don't lose hope now!
There we go.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place.
Come on, hero.
But to live means moving forward, right?
Right.
So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we?
No, hero, we
I want
don't.
to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something waiting
Yeah! My man!
for me. No matter what. I
We
need to
gotta get out of here with you,
The whole
hero!
fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
We
Yeah!
won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die,
That would be the end.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
by the way, the air outside is totally polluted. The only reason we're okay is thanks to the air purifiers and—
Don't
Give
lose
her
now.
hope!
I've been thinking about all this, and I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do?
She would have hope!
You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm.
Yeah, Hina, speak it! Preach!
That sounds like something she'd say, right?
Kind of. I mean, a little bit off.
I think that's definitely what she'd say.
I mean, she probably would. I don't know her as good as you do.
Yeah! I've made up my mind!
We won't give up.
Yeah!
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end. By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want. I've made my decision. If I die, the pure... In other words, as soon as the communal life you've all been living will come... Meh.
I don't like the whole... Meh.
Don't lose hope now.
Sounds like a sheep.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it.
Hell yeah, Jill!
But no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
Yeah!
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be
You
the end.
tell him!
By the way,
I like this.
The only
This
reason
is so
is thanks to
stupid,
the air. Say
but I
whatever
love
you
it.
want. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all been living,
I can keep on living as long as I have my Master's love.
all of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are.
Come on, Byakuya.
Don't lose hope
You're the
now.
ultimate progeny.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you?
Yes, I am.
Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
I don't know. You kind of looked
But
it.
don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you. I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind.
Yeah.
Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive.
Hell yeah,
So until I
Byakuya.
can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were
Wait.
to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Danganronpa.
I've decided to
This
have
is
faith in
hype,
myself.
actually.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
If I die, the purifiers
This
will
is
screech
actually
to a
really
halt.
hype. The music actually
In other
brings
words,
so much
as
to
soon
this.
as I die,
The communal life you've all... I can keep on living!
Like, I kind of don't want to, like, skip it,
all of
honestly.
you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
I already said I would claim the mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
Yeah.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Give her the hope.
Don't lose hope now.
Do it, Kyoko.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood,
Yeah.
there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
Just because we don't actually know anything. Does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck.
I think it's because we're the ultimate hope.
I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope.
Yeah.
What the hell are you?
The ultimate hope has been added to the truth
So
bullet.
uncool.
Really?
Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip.
See, this is better.
Shut up,
I like
shut up,
this.
shut up, shut up,
This is
shut
much
up.
better than all of her stupid personalities.
Lame.
I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still, but I still... And now we must fight her head on! The moment of truth!
You suck! What do you want? So uncool! You dare to stand against us?
Hope is a joke.
Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
You suck! What do you want? So uncool!
You're unbearable.
Hope is
God.
a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless! Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
Final strike.
Despair into tomorrow.
The
Despair
ultimate
keeps on
hope!
going.
That was rough, honestly. Like, the fact that it just, like, went into the negative, like,
I refuse
immediately
to give
off the
up.
bat.
I refuse
That-
to get
that was
bored.
rough.
I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair.
Yeah!
Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
Yeah, Mikado!
What's going on? What's happening?
Everything you tried to do is unfolding, unraveling. Oh. Aw. Oh, that actually made me sad. I thought I got like a bunch of A's. I mean, we still did really good, but I feel like Monokuma with his back
It looks
is
like
turned.
we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
Yes.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Yes.
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing with our own hands.
Yeah. Junko is the guilty party.
The hell?
Indeed.
You've lost, Junko.
I lost?
I lost? Me? No way!
Well, that's just...
It can't be! You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use in trying to fight it now!
Well, that's just... totally the best!
Oh my gosh, she's Toko. I hate it here. Huh?
So this is despair.
We came to this school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now I...
To come this far, and fail at the very end.
True despair.
It's the most ultimately ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now I...
Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. It is my first and last colossal despair. Here, at the moment of death. To have the chance to taste the highest grade of despair. The utter failure of my dreams.
True despair.
Ah, I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this?
Anyway,
So, are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
Outside is only despair. Inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope! Yeah! Mikado totally seduced us over to his side. Can you not say seduced? Everyone!
Hey,
You said that despair is as contagious as any disease.
however,
But the same is true as hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Yoko.
No.
Stop it! Stop! I hate those faces you're making! To see those awful looks causes me nothing but pain!
There's one last thing.
Fine. Let me say just one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned, from this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there is a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope? Of course, because we...
It's fine.
Shut up, shut up! That was a rhetorical question! You interrupted my monologue! I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right?
it can't be.
Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on. Not like I want you to die. I don't have to.
Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to take that despair of death that you only get once in a life. So...
Don't get in my way!
Oh.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth.
Jeez.
Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last.
Oh my.
Let's give it everything we've got.
Oh God.
It's punishment
She's all
time!
distorted. Oh God, it's getting worse. Time for the punishment. I mean, technically her punishment should be to live because that's the ultimate despair for her. The hell? Jeez! Oh, she's getting squished. The ultimate punishment. The 1,000 blows. Oh, is she going through all of the stuff that the others went through? Oh God. Oh God. She definitely can't be a number 2 after that, right? Urgency override. Was that supposed to be important? And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Enoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. The ultimate everything. The end. Monokuma hair tie. Yep, time to save. But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off, just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Goodbye, Despair High School. The epilogue. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue, before the final ending. We were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But in the end...
Hey.
We can't just stand around forever like this. At some point, we need to leave. Nobody's surprised. It was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Makoto, would you do the honors? Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But, is that really it? Oh my. Is this really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words,
I will force you out. She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
But
you never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive.
it's true.
You might be right about that. Maybe!
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we would take our chances with it. We wouldn't, at the very least. Who knows? Yeah, I guess that's true. There's nothing to worry about.
My beautiful scissors!
If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and stab them so far up. Huh? Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We're just about to leave the school. What? Leave? We can go outside? Then that means me and Master can get married. And then he'll give me a little jewel of a baby. Oh, God.
That's enough.
Please stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far.
Anyway,
Don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
but...
Oh my. It's what happens after we get out of here that I'm worried about. But you know, in the end, I think a part of me still thinks.
for serious.
Maybe. When we get out of there, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. That on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie. Peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And how do I put this? Unlike the school, the world is really big, right? It's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. There also has to be lots of hope, right?
In other words,
The act of searching for hope, to try and find it, that, by itself, is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into.
am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah. That's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. I'll go with you. I'll follow you wherever you want to go.
You got it.
Well, my first stop is gonna be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
Hey.
And what are you gonna do if there are no more donut shops? Or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. I get it now. If there's no road, you're just gonna build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope?
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yashihiro Hagakure's life story is about to begin.
Woo!
Thanks, Hina. You've totally opened my eyes. Hey, personal space, buddy. You're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. Was that a confession? Is the Kyoko Makoto ship real? If we can get out of there and do something, we have some sort of impact. What can we do? So few of us. We're so small. What can we do? No. We can probably do anything. Yeah! We can do anything!
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura.
Yeah.
But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys!
Yeah.
You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
Oh, thank you,
You know
hero.
how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know.
Oh! Byakuya, hell yeah!
I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
Oh, f you, I guess.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing.
Hell yeah,
I
Toko.
might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
I can't say
Yeah.
I'm sorry about what happened, but still. It does feel kind of strange.
Does it?
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
I guess so. Press it, dude. It looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up, I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move on ahead. The world can move on ahead. A little subtle look down to the button. The door began to open. With my hands, with our hands, hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. Dude, the way those guns moved, I did not like that. Jesus. God, man! Is the sun burning into the building? What's going on? That's it! We don't even get to see the state of the world? Are you serious? Wait, hold up. This is malarkey! No, wait! I don't like this. This is bullcrud. Wait. The song, though, holy hell. Oh, good grief. Okay. Fine. We're at the end. Finally. Dude, the amount of times I've lost my voice doing this series alone is asinine. Honestly. Was it worth it? Hell yes. At least I hope it was. I hope you guys will let me know whether or not you really enjoyed my voices or not. I feel like if I do want to do more of these, I do have to work on, like, better voices, I feel. Like, more consistent voices. Maybe I should take, like, you know, some kind of voice acting lessons or something. Something, like, to learn how to change pitch or, you know, other things that actually will help build up the things that I'm trying to entertain you guys with. Not that, like, you know, my voices are the main thing I'm trying to use to entertain you with. I would hope it's my gameplay. But that's besides the point. Dude, this game, from like the 10 or so years ago that, like, I started this, to now finishing it here and now. Kind of wild. Surreal even. To know that, like, it's done. It's over. I don't ever want to touch number 2. I don't. No. If I am gonna do number 2, I want at least 100 likes. 100 likes on this video alone, and we'll do number 2. Okay? And I want you guys to hold me to that word. So if you guys ever want to see number 2, you have to make sure that this video gets 100 likes. And in newer videos, you gotta leave comments. I'll probably see comments regardless if it's on old videos or not. But I want to see comments in my thing telling me, hey, you got 100 likes on this video. It's time to do Danganronpa 2. That's what you guys gotta do. Okay? Okay. Now, with that also being said, this game was great. Phenomenal, even. I think that the weakest part of the game is definitely the one where, like, Monokuma just tried to frame us. Definitely. But other than that, the game was great. I liked it. I still think that Junko is kind of a villain that wasn't really good because of the multi-personalities that she basically had, because she was super bored of life. She had to make her own fun. Kind of weird, in my personal opinion. I didn't personally like it. Either way, I definitely think that with everything that the game has to offer, see, doing things in a sense for, like, rating a visual novel, I have to think of, like, different kind of, like, things to really hammer down what I think about the game. Like, whether or not it's more along the story than anything, and it's not like there's any boss fights or like gameplay to a degree. Man, I've been speaking so long, it's already at the like very end of the credits. That's not good. If I had to say, this game is probably getting a 7 out of 10 from me. Maybe. And I'm still technically not done. No. No, no, no. No. Mother effer.
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear.
Oh no.
I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
Oh god, it's alive! Easter egg present. Okay, well, definitely saving. This is a what-if simulation type of thing. No, I'm not doing that. Artwork gallery. Mono coins. I only have 3 mono coins? Really? So I have 3 mono coins. There's a lot more in here than I freaking give it credit for. Wait. The hell are you? What the hell? I was just kind of curious, but... Okay, there is a lot more here than I actually... Oh! Oh no, I just need 3 coins in order to actually, like, pay for any of these. I see, so it's like... I could just be like, oh, 3 coins. And I get to see all this. I mean, okay, look. Everyone's a little bit curious. She eating a donut? Oh my god, that's freaking hilarious. Kyoko, what are you doing? You're just floating away, gotcha. So Yaka, are you and your little... Yes! Hold up. Oh my god, why does he look so cool looking? He looks so cool! I don't get how you can be the lamest character and look so cool! Oh, I love this. I love this so much. Honestly, the Junko imposter is definitely my favorite way that she looks. I just really dig the freckles. Okay? Okay. Oh. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the percentage went down. It's something that we gotta get now. So I'm gonna try and get it. Okay, so I made it all the way back here. God dang, this took way too long. Even though I was skipping everything. So now, it's time to pursue the lie!
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
Isn't
Yes.
that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie, then?
Yes. Kyoko is definitely lying. And it must be because there's some other deeper truth she wants to keep hidden. And so the freaking trial continues on like normal? Wait. Kyoko's account. Kyoko used Monokuma's secret tool, which grants access to... Okay.
Because I'd given it to Byakuya.
Yes.
There's no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
Right, yeah.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
No, that's wrong.
That is wrong.
No. Kyoko could have gotten into her room.
Yes.
You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school, which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to...
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it. So I lost. That's all this means.
Oh, wow, okay.
Huh? Then, are you saying you really didn't... Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up! All done, all finished. The class trial is all over.
So now, this should be like a different ending where Kyoko dies.
That's ridiculous! Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you. But I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
Well, that means that Kyoko is going to die. Is it going to be the same death that Makoto was going to have, though? Or is it going to be completely different? Good job! You got it right! Brilliantly right! We got it, right? Does that mean Kyoko really is the killer? But something strange is going on here. There's something wrong with this whole class trial. Kyoko!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Is everyone ready? Okay then.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Yay! Well, time to see what happens to Kyoko. Because technically, wouldn't Alter Ego come and save Kyoko? And again, I guess Kyoko never said that. Oh, it is the same death that Makoto was gonna have. She never said that Alter Ego was her friend, so Alter Ego would be less likely to help out, huh? And just think that this thing was shown 3 times. Oh, wait. Three times, holy hell. Okay, well, after school lesson. She's looking down. Even she's nervous. I mean, anyone would be nervous about dying. Like, is it just like a different route altogether, or like... Well, we're gonna find out. No, she actually dies. Weird how it doesn't show her dying, but it shows frickin' Junko dying. That's how the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba came to an end. I still had to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent or... Regardless, the truth was lost forever. Even for me. I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of the Mukuro class trial. And in the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope's Peak ever again. We had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others. Gosh. Oh gosh! Toko died?! No! And Hina had children with all the guys? What the hell? Also, why does Hiro look so freaking cool? I don't know why. I just think he looks really freaking cool. Also, that baby has his freaking hair, which... Doesn't that mean that the hair hasn't been cleaned like a single time? God. And like, Byakuya just seems like really happy. Why is Makoto just so like, peace, but only inside the school. Peace, but only for us. That was the only hope we had. Hope. Hope. Hope? This is hope?
No! This isn't right!
Huh?
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
Jeez, her claim? Oh, that's right, I have to. Do I expose Kyoko's lie or not? Man, and it starts up all the way here. That's rough. Completely and utterly rough.
What?
I don't think I have to, like, watch any of this, actually. I think I can just, like, save and then return to main menu. And now, with that also being said... Yeah, so we got Yoko's death. We have pretty much every single thing unlocked now, including this, which we have to pay for. The demo death of Yasuhiro! He really did die in the demo. That's freaking hilarious. But not only that, there's also this. You may notice the Monokuma coins are down. That's not because I unlocked everything. That's because I had to freaking go into the Monokuma freaking coin thing and get a very particular item for this one right here, which we still need 5 to freaking open. Where everyone is alive, but we all just get to leave? What's going on? Is it just gonna... Is it nothing special? Please let it at least be like a joke ending. You know? That's it? Those are all the endings? Oh, God. 6.5 out of 10. Bye-bye, everyone. Kick out. Kick out. Bye-bye. And you know what? Go ahead. Let me know who your favorite character is. Let me know whether or not you enjoyed it. Let me know everything on your mind at the end of all of this. Did this game give you a ending worth of despair? Or does it give you hope that I'll do number 2? We'll find out, because your ultimate despair from me to you are those 100 likes for the next Danganronpa series. Number 2, technically. Bye-bye! Kaka! Bye-bye! I'll see you all in the next adventure. Bye-bye.